friends, this video on mechanical properties of fluids part 8 is brought to you by examfear.com. No more fear from exam. Please make sure that you have watched all the videos from part 1 to part 7 before going ahead with part 8. Now let us go ahead and study what is gauge pressure. Gauge pressure is the pressure difference between the system and the atmosphere. So it is the pressure difference between system and the atmosphere. What do we mean by pressure difference? Let us look at that. As I already discussed in some of the previous slides, that the pressure difference at any two levels is given by H rho G. Now when we considered that, let us suppose that P at any point is the pressure, then this becomes equal to the atmospheric pressure plus H rho G. That means the pressure at any point is equal to atmospheric pressure plus H rho G. That means what do we observe? We observe that pressure at any point is always greater than the atmospheric pressure by this amount H rho G. So gauge pressure is nothing but this excess pressure, that is the pressure difference between the system and the atmosphere. So this is the pressure of the atmosphere and this P is the pressure of the system. That means P minus PA is equal to H rho G. So this is the pressure difference between the system and the atmosphere. So this excess pressure is nothing but the gauge pressure. So what do we see? This is the pressure of the system. This is the pressure of the atmosphere. And this is the difference of the two. So that means this value is nothing but the gauge pressure. Now, before this we saw what is atmospheric pressure and how do we measure atmospheric pressure. Now we will see how do we measure gauge pressure. So just to recall, how did we measure atmospheric pressure? Yes, using mercury barometer. So now we will measure gauge pressure using a device which is known as open tube manometer. So open tube manometer is used to measure the gauge pressure. Gauge pressure, that means the difference between the atmospheric pressure and the pressure of the system. So let us see how does a open tube manometer look like. This is a rough diagram of open tube manometer. It is basically a U-tube, U-shaped tube, which is normally called U-tube, with partially filled mercury. So this open tube manometer is a U-tube. It has partially filled mercury. That means this U-tube is not completely filled with mercury, but it is partially filled with mercury. Now one end of the U-tube is open. As you can see, this end is open to atmosphere. The other end is connected to a bulb or something where the pressure is to be determined. That means this is the end which is many of the times, depending upon its application or usage, it is connected to some bulb or some device where we have to measure the atmosphere. That means this is our system. So see, this is the atmosphere and the other end is connected to a system. Now this system can be anything. It can be some vessel, it can be a bulb, or it can be anything. So this is open to atmosphere and this is not open to atmosphere. Instead, this is connected to a system. So how do we measure gauge pressure? You can see that depending upon the atmospheric pressure, the height of the mercury level will be, that means the height to which this mercury column rises will depend upon the atmospheric pressure. Similarly, depending upon the pressure of this system, the height of the mercury column will rise in this tube. Now the difference between these two heights is nothing but the difference between the atmospheric pressure and the system pressure. So this height determines the gauge pressure. Correct? So I hope you understood how does this YouTube or open tube manometer helps us to evaluate the value of gauge pressure. On it is a U-tube. On one end it is open and connected to atmosphere. On the other end it is connected to the system. So the height of the mercury column on both the sides determine the atmospheric pressure and the system pressure respectively. So the difference between the two levels gives the gauge pressure. Now let us consider a special scenario. Let us suppose that if the level of the mercury column is the same in both the U-tube. See, in this case, this is our system and this is the atmosphere, right? Now, if the level is same on both the sides, what does that signify? This signifies that this level is due to atmospheric pressure. So, this is P atmosphere and this is the pressure due of this system. That means the atmospheric pressure is equal to the pressure of the system. Therefore, the difference between the atmospheric pressure and the pressure of the system will be equal to 0. Right? So, the gauge pressure in this case is equal to 0 because there is no difference between atmospheric pressure and the pressure of the system. So, in this case, we say that the atmospheric pressure or the pressure is at 760 torr. Right, we told that when the pressure is 1 atmosphere, in that case, the height in the mercury column is 76 centimeter of mercury, right?
Thank you. Please visit examfear.com to watch free educational videos, try free online tests, get the best quality study materials, study from the best tutors and mentors, and much more. Thank you once again.